Alright, here we are in Assetto Corsa playing with some mods. I've gotten tired of losing a bunch of I rating and safety rating by staying on iRacing literally all day long and playing around in the lower series, so we're doing a little bit of a dive into some other sims that I owned. And so today, while I was updating mods for Assetto Corsa, I discovered Horizon Shaders mod. So I don't know the details of how it works or anything. All I know is that it took what was already a fantastic combination of the custom shaders mod and Soul, and it just made it even better. So we're testing it out here. We got a 3-lap race at Spawn, some GT3 cars with the time scale set to 30. So every minute that we have here in real life is going to be 30 minutes in game, so that'll allow us to see the transition from daylight into sunset into nighttime. We'll set the start time at 6 p.m. So the race will run roughly until about 10 p.m. So about 8-minute long race, 7-minute long race. It just amazes me that these outside developers, not even, not Kunos or anybody else, but these outside developers are taking this game that is 6 years old, 7 years old now, and bringing new life into it, breathing new life into it, and just making it graphically just astounding. We've got all sorts of weather. I'm running the Soul Clear right now, but we've got clouds and rain and snow and anything you can think of. It does it well. I'm able to run this at a combination of ultra and high settings. Almost everything is on ultra, and I'm still holding 65 to 75 frames per second on what I would consider a very average build. AMD Ryzen 5 2600 with an AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT video card. Everything bone stock, no mods, no nothing as far as that's concerned. No overclocks, 16 gig of RAM, nothing special, just a very run-of-the-mill gaming computer. And I'm able to push triples at 1080p with just absolutely flawless results. So the sun's dipping a little bit lower here as we transition from day into sunset. And the flames spitting out of the exhaust of that Mercedes is just freaking cool. And so now we got that sun rays just beating down from the different angles here as we head up the hill. I don't know that the physics are as real in this as there are in other games, but man, the mods and just the number of cars and the beauty of this game really makes it a joy, a real pleasure to play here. We go side by side into the bus stop here, try and not get wrecked. I haven't quite got the AI dialed in. They're at 98% plus or minus 5. And alright, and we're good. The sun starting to sink just a little bit lower here. We've got headlights coming on the cars behind us. Oh, just about lost it there. Didn't be thinking about buttons while in a braking zone, downshifting and heading into a corner. Alright, so most of the way through the second lap here, we've got a little bit of a transition into dusk, past sunset. Headlights are on, and just look at the road texture. You can see the grass, we got shadows on absolutely everything. I just can't believe that a game engine this old is able to process all this stuff without really struggling. If you would have told me that this game was released last year, I'd believe you. Alright, final lap here. One last time down the straightaway. Hard on the brakes for turn 1. I don't know that we're going to be able to catch them, but I'm just marveling at the beauty of these mods. So all the stuff that you need for this can be found on Race Department. That's where I found all the stuff that I just went through and was kind of catching back up on what's going on. I'll see if I can find a link to add to the video description here. It took about 5 minutes to download and install everything. Another 5 to configure everything, so not really that bad. So maybe not the easiest thing to do, but as far as mods go, the tutorial written into the directions that come when you download the mod, it's pretty easy to do. In the past, I've stayed away from a lot of the mods for Assetto Corsa and R Factor for not really wanting to take the time to understand how they all work, but the more I dig into it, the easier I find that it is. It's not nearly as complex as I thought it would be. One of the mods it's going to require of you is Content Manager. I've been talking with the developer from Content Manager over the last couple of days, just sent a couple of emails as I purchased the full version of this, and it's, yeah, definitely worth supporting. It makes it so much easier to configure everything compared to having to deal with all of it in-game, and it allows you to run mods that you can't otherwise run. So if you got a few bucks laying around, it's a donation type support system there for Content Manager. Do it. You know, support the guys that are supporting the community here in the sim racing space. Alright, in the last half of the third lap here, we've got the rest of darkness here, total darkness. We come to the end of our little mock race. Across the line we go. We're going to finish P12. Same position as what we started, whatever, I don't really care. I just wanted to share with everybody how amazing this game can look. Let's see if we can find some replay here. There it is. So we're gonna find some replay at different spots. If we can't get the transition from day into sunset. Man, the sparks coming off the car is so cool. The wind blowing the banners around. I'm just enamored with this game. I know that iRacing is pretty fantastic for its multiplayer and its ranking system and all that stuff, but if you're looking for something that you can just, you know, just spend hours playing and having so much enjoyment with, I'm really loving Assetto Corsa right now. Just thought maybe I'd share this mod set with you. Like I said, there's going to be links in the description for everything. And thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.